Hi everybody, welcome to Farmskewville. So for those of you who think it doesn't get that wet down here in Florida, you would be incorrect. So today we had a pretty heavy rain come through. It's kind of weird, you know, being down here in Florida and it rains and all. I want to go around and show you where all of our water is. Now, even during the summer, we don't have too much standing water in the front yard. And some of this will go down between today and tomorrow, but not a lot of it. Here's another view looking back towards the east. And that's the storm that went over us too, back there. It's been thundering and lightning for the last half hour. The ladies are out. And they are enjoying the water. Let's go take a look at the silvo pasture. See where we got the ponding going on back there. And I know the last pasture lane gets very wet, so it's probably totally flooded. Oh wow. Yeah, it is. Wow, look at that. It's totally flooded. I'm probably standing in about 6 inches of water right there. Now you'll notice that the water's pretty well stagnant. It's not really moving, and that's why I was mentioning before that I'm not too terribly worried about runoff problems. Yeah, I've honestly never seen this like this. This is amazing. There is a slight bit of flow right here as the water heads south. Because normally it creeps from this direction back here this way. So it comes from back here and creeps up this way. But there's so much water coming from the other direction, we actually have a slight flow to the south. Pretty amazing. So here's a shot on the last lane again. I'm just further east. Alright, I'll cut over to the last lane from here again. And when I say the last lane, it's the most southern lane that we have here. Now right here is where our stream normally flows during the summer. This would be River Run. It's kind of hard to tell where it's at. But you can see it's really moving. Good volume of water. Right over here is the edge of River Run, kind of where you can see the grass. And this whole area out here, that's that natural open grassy spot underneath that oak tree. And it's all underwater. Walking back up, I guess this would be like lane number 4. So this would be the 4th lane heading north from the southern end. I got to come up with a good numbering scheme or designation, so when I talk about these silvopasture lanes, I'm saying the same one each time. So I'll think about that. So I'm actually really grateful that we got all this rain, because when the water comes up like this and soaks into this mulch, it really helps to break it down a lot quicker. So you can see plain as day now where the pond kind of connects right up to River Run. On an earlier video, I did describe how the water fans out on our floodplain. Today I don't have to describe that to you, I can just show it to you. So the entry of the point, or the entry point where the water comes in, is way over here at the access road. And you can see over here that it's spread all the way up to here. I'm gonna see if I can find a spot that's kind of low that I can cross over. I know there's a really shallow spot kind of like right about there. I'll give that a try. Kind of don't think I'll be cutting this grass here anytime soon. Gonna start running out of boot. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it across there. Okay. That ain't happening today. Let's go see how things turned out with the shelter mobiles and the feeders. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give you guys some feed. What do you guys think about that? You wanna get fed? Yeah, let's feed you a little bit, okay? So you can imagine if you have wet conditions like this and you kept these chickens in a static location, in some kind of a pen or something like that, they would have this ground so scratched up in no time, it would just be a nasty, muddy mess. The grass and vegetation would be gone. But because we move them every day, they gently disturb the dirt in one spot for the most part, and then we move them and they disturb the dirt there For instance, 2 nights ago, the chickens were in this location here. I think this is where their shade mobile was, so this is where they fed. And then the shelter mobiles were parked right about over here. Now obviously there's a lot of water here, but you can't tell that they were here. The ground's not all scratched up. If we go over this direction, I'll show you where they were yesterday. The shelter mobile, or the shelter mobiles, were parked right in here. Can you tell they were here? Well, kind of. If we look really, really close, you can see a little bit of their droppings and some feathers. So there's some feathers. There's another one. But the ground doesn't look that disturbed. And then over here is where their shade mobiles were, so their feeders were in here. Ground's a little bit more tore up. But give it a week or two and you're never going to be able to tell that they were here. And the thing of it is, with this method, the chickens don't come right back to this location and tear this patch of grass up every day. So it has time to heal. It has time to grow back. Looks like their little wooden ramps never got set up this morning. Guess I'll put those down. Pretty sure I heard Bucky come out of his little shanty over here. Hey Bucky. How you doing, bud? Hmm? You having some grass? Sun's starting to set now, and some of the chickens are going in for the evening. Being a good boy, huh? Yeah, you're being a good boy. Oh.